What is going on, world, and welcome back. Today we're here to talk about what's inside my camera bag 2019 as a Sony shooter. But first, intro. So before we begin, before I transitioned over from Nikon over to the Sony mirrorless system, I used to carry the 10-24, 24-70, 70-200, 50mm prime, and the 35mm prime. And let me tell you, my bag was heavy. And don't get me wrong, my bag was nice and solid. I could carry my wife and my daughter just like Does that mean I'm weak now? And honestly, I find myself carrying less and less and less over time. I have a confession to make. I only use 2 lenses. Seriously, I only use 2 lenses. And I know there's gonna be a time where I'm gonna have to go and purchase other lenses, but for right now, I've been doing what I need to do just with the 28mm f2, which I'm recording on right now, and the 85mm 1.8 by Sony. With that being said, I'm gonna provide all the links down below, but let's dig in. So for my camera bag, I have the Low Pro Photo Classic BP 300, and honestly, this is sufficient for what I need. What I do like about this is that in the front, right here, you can actually pull this out, put your tripod, and tuck in the legs in right here, so just to make sure it doesn't fall. There was a strap up here where you would connect it to the neck, but it's gone MIA. It happens. And if it's raining or snowing, don't worry. So this is an AW, which is all weather, and this bag has got you covered. And simply just put it over your bag and that's it. The bag looks like pretty empty, but I normally carry the A7III, which we're shooting on right now, and the 28mm f2 lens, which I'm recording with right now. All right, so for cleaning supplies, I have this where you and it gets all that dust off the lens. Now, if there's something that's pretty like stuck in there, then I'll use this cleaning fluid with the Q-tip, and I'll just scrub right there, and then I'll just wipe it off with this microfiber cloth. So this had came with something, I forget what it was, but honestly, I've only used the microfiber cloth. It comes with these weird gloves here, and also it does, no, this is not a lipstick. This is not a lipstick. As you can tell, I have never opened this up before, but what it is, it goes up and down like a lipstick, but it's a brush. So next we have my Pelican SD card holder, and when you open this up, I have 2 of them already in the slot, one over here on the computer, but these are the adapters and the micro SD cards, for example, for like the drones and whatnot. But these are good to have, that way in case you forget them like I have in the past, you have some here. This is gonna be weird, but I do have a Square card reader, because when I'm working with clients, sometimes they want to pay right there and there, and they're like, oh, can I pay with card? So I'll just power this up to my battery pack, connect this to my mobile device, and process the payment that way. All right, so next here we have the purple Panda lav mic, or lav mic, whichever it is. All right, so here we have the purple lav mic. If you're gonna be recording somebody's like voice, then just clip it onto them. Honestly, this does not work very well with the Sony A7III, so I actually have it hooked up to my iPhone X. Also comes with an extension. I believe it's like 10 feet. This little wind reducer fuzzy thingamajiggy you just put on top. Overall, the quality is not bad. For what it is, for 35 bucks, I mean, you can't really go wrong. All right, so right here we have the 85mm 1.8, which is one of my favorite lenses. Comes with your lens hood. I love this for B-roll shots, for portraits. I'm not gonna go too into details. I have a video talking about this 85mm 1.8, which I'll link up here, so you can check that out. One of my favorite lenses. If you don't have this lens and you're a Sony shooter, unless you got the G Master version, I highly recommend this, so don't sleep on this. So next we have this filter holder that you put on your lens. All right, so this is a cheap, pretty kit. I mean, actually this was gifted to me, and it has come in handy, especially for my landscape shots. Honestly, the quality that comes out of it's not that bad at all. Newer or whatever. I mean, they have a ton of stuff, and for great prices. So if you're on a budget, I mean, this is definitely the route to go. As you're able to afford more things, then, you know, definitely go for it. You definitely don't want to jump in and dive in and just waste everything. Let's open this up. So all you would do is literally just insert this right here, push down, and there it is. I mean, and you could put more to make it even, you know, darker. If you're going for long exposure like waterfalls or anything like that, which I have used a couple of them. So it does come with these ring adapters. That way it does fit correctly on the lens that you're using, and it comes with all different sizes, so you should be able to have the correct one. And like I said, honestly, like, it's come in handy, and you know, the quality is pretty good. So before I forget to mention what else this bag has, it has actually 2 SD card holders in here, but I use the Pelican case, but it's there. There's a pocket up front here where I keep my chapstick. I have dry lips, so listen, don't judge me. And then it also has a space for your iPad, which you slide in here. But so I always have my business cards, because if somebody's asking for them, you know, that's, you know, possible future work. But if you don't have none, then, you know. So these are the stuff that I have with me at all times. So if there's other necessities that I need, like, you know, such as like my flash gimbal or my stands or anything like that, then I take with me. But I just wanted to show you guys exactly what's in my bag on a day-to-day basis. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Until next time, guys. Peace.